Oh, this is my owl, you guys. This is one of my most popular Dollar Tree DIYs on my channel. Super cute. Now, I found these cute little owls when I was shopping at Dollar Tree. They're so adorable, had to pick them up. Here's a simple DIY that you can do to update them. So grab your favorite chalk paint. I'm using Waverly white chalk paint. I'm gonna paint 2 coats on the owl. Once it has a chance to dry, I'm gonna come back in with sandpaper and pull out all the detail. It really helps the owl stand out and it gives it a whole fresh new look. What else is in here? Ooh, okay, so I remember I thrifted these jars and I painted them with chalk paints, made it very distressed. I don't know if this is necessarily the look that I'm going for this year, so maybe I could do a totally new paint technique on these to make them fit more my style this year. I added some painter's tape to the jars to section off half of it.
You said that you needed me. Like a cargo, you will carry me.
Next, I used this warm caramel spray paint to spray the bottom and top of each of my jars.
Even though it makes no sense.
I have some of the spackling that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I'm going to mix it with a white color. One of my favorite new techniques to do is mix paint in with spackling or some kind of joint compound. It just kind of saves me a step so I don't have to paint after adding my spackling. I'm going to remove the painter's tape on each of the jars. Now the area that I didn't paint, I'm going to apply this spackling to that section of the jar. And I'm going to put it on there with a foam brush. Where the 2 colors met, I kind of dabbed the foam brush a little bit so I got more texture. Once that had a chance to dry, I came back in and added the color Fawn on the entire jar. That brought out some of the texture that I put in with the joint compound. These jars were really cool to start with, so I was able to bring back some of the cool details in the jars as well. This one is adorable. I remember making this one last year. I love all my pumpkins. Okay, so I think I want to paint this one, and then this one, and this one. Having your decor in sets of 3s is always a good rule of thumb. So with these 3 pumpkins, I want them to fit in a little bit more with my style this year. So I'm going to start by removing the stems because I'm not going to do anything with the stems, so I want to put them right back on. Next, I'm going to spray one of the pumpkins with a flat black spray paint. I'll do this on the top and the bottom. Now with this green pumpkin, I'm going to go in with this metallic spray paint. I saw this technique in a high-end site where it looked like someone had just used a paintbrush to kind of paint dots all over the pumpkin. So that was what I was trying to replicate with my Waverly white paint. I'm also going to be using kind of a rose gold paint color and do the same thing on one of the white pumpkins. I didn't paint this pumpkin because it was already the right color. I did do a second coat with the rose gold, so it was a little less opaque. On my gold pumpkin, I'm going to do the same technique with black. I'll place all the stems back on. Now the cool thing about this technique is you could use it in your home with any colors you want to use for your fall decor. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.